development where your view is clearly a view because it's in a different programming language. Your system should kind of look like this. Another picture I spent hours and hours drawing. This box is your game. Everything I've shown you so far, I could have done in a command line app. It would be boring. But you could do it. I could rewrite it in such a way that I could write a desktop app that talks to my Objective-C library. I mentioned I've done this in Unity. I have a library that is my game. This is your game. This is a bunch of stuff about that you uses to deliver your game. Keep all that stuff on the outside. And that is really the core of what what I wanted to talk about today. And I want to give you guys a little bit of a preview. So I showed you that little bit of input with that sort of tertiary concern where there's a bug because I didn't have test-driven code. The touching of the screen is unquestionably a view concern. I could play this without touching a screen. I don't have to be on an iPad. However, the way I'm accumulating the value so that I can update the system is logic. Paul's not here right now, so I'm going to say something good about him. Nobody tell him I said it. A few years ago, I used to tell him that when I was in web development, that anytime I wrote an if statement in one of my templates, that was when I needed to start test driving the view. And he said, that's when I start writing utility functions that the view calls. And after he said it, I felt really dumb. So I was like, oh yeah, that's of course what I should do. So next week, we'll start talking more